Yes, I am deliberately starting at 7. But more to the point, the countdown goes down to 0, and then it takes 3 or 4 seconds to actually start recording.
I'm having trouble hearing you, Andy. Are you accidentally slamming on the key or the spacebar at some point?
No, Google
issues. Connection issues. Connection issues. Connection issues.
Okay.
Yes. We can hear you saying connection
issues.
Yeah, my connection's fine, and I'm still having trouble.
Okay, that's good because.
It's
you two should both go up to that. You two should both go up to that little. It looks like a signal bar in the Google Hangouts window, and it's all the way down.
Yep.
Joy. All right.
Please.
Annie, if you'll do the same.
Get out.
My connection's fine, so it's Google's servers that are the problem.
Oh, there's a.
Please.
Yeah, one sec.
Get out.
Annie, hold on. You sound like a crazy robot. Yes, we're typing it out. Don't worry, we got that part. You're after the. Sheesh. There in the Google Hangouts, after the X out on the camera button, there's a button that looks like basically a triangle on its side. You're gonna want to click that. That's your bandwidth usage. You're gonna want to turn it up, I believe. Higashi, bandwidth down. Never mind that. She wants to turn it down, so you click it, it'll open up. It'll say limit bandwidth. Go down some.
Yes.
That should figure that out. Should. Maybe home. That campus is it? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's not all the connection. I have a pretty beefy connection that's running perfectly fine right now, and I'm still having that trouble. So.
Yeah, it's just Google. Google Beam.
Well, you are where in Ontario again?
St. Catharines.
I'm not sure how close to Boonies that is.
It's in the same. Technically, it's the same city as Niagara Falls. We just don't. The Niagara region all shares a police force and crap.
Gotcha.
Just keep separate names.
There's only one thing Earth Guard. That's your big ass waterfall.
So yeah,
it means you're sitting within only.
Buffalo, so.
It means you're sitting within just a couple miles of a really big piece of fiber. So you're the one person here who shouldn't be having any bandwidth problems.
Yep.
Oh well.
Yeah, I live a couple miles from Buffalo, so.
I live a couple miles from Buffalo, but they're all, been killed and eaten at this point. Lol. Smart joke.
If
you guys don't believe this, this sounds really stupid, but what used to be the largest buffalo preserve is on an island, like just off the coast of where I live. It's the stupidest thing.
Did you know North American bison and domestic cows are the same species?
I knew that, and they both taste delicious.
And we're shutting people left and right.
Yeah.
Oh no! Cling to the raft of life.
And he's back.
Gosh.
Google may drop you a bunch, but at least they let me use a wombat as my login picture.
Facebook wouldn't stand for that crap.
And just waiting for the dwarf and Annie.
Yeah, that actually is part of the terms of service of Facebook, isn't it? Your picture has to be of you.
Well, then you can make an excellent case that it is me.
It sounds like the kind of thing they'd do, but I don't know.
It's prevent false. I think it's prevent false. Can't remember.
They have a lot of ridiculous terms and services if you actually read through them. Like, if anything you upload to Facebook is now owned by Facebook, and they can use it for any purpose, even if you put it in a private room.
Yes.
So don't upload art, buddies. Emma.
Can you hear us fine now? Take that as a maybe.
You saw that from me, you butthole.
Yeah, he's good. And Annie, remember you're muted when you rejoin the room.
Hey, we heard that.
That was very frustrating. I gave a very nice, expensive explanation, and
Oh, it's expensive explanation.
Yes, my words are very costly.
No.
Well, you probably shouldn't be drinking that gold flake.
That was lame.
I
Very
didn't
worthy.
even catch it, but
Shouldn't be drinking that gold.
Shouldn't be drinking gold flake. Your words are expensive. You
Shouldn't be
need
drinking
to
gold
keep that
plates.
stuff in your mouth.
right.
Anyways,
I'm surrounded by mad people. Save me.
No, you are not. Well, you will never be saved.
right
Yeah,
now,
the door open.
right now, actually, you are in a passage made of white marble that is more trapped than you would like it to be. But first of all, meanwhile, outside, Alia, Ashlyn, Nimblin, and Amesua, center everyone's camera there, have just gotten the door open, much to their own hazard.
Well, everyone's gonna hang back until these morons have gone in first and died. So you know how it is.
Is this you speaking Nimblin right now, or?
No, I'm just saying he wouldn't tell everyone he's gonna fucking stay back till they all die. He just knows he is. It's like a,
Gotcha.
you lot go first. You're all tougher and big and stuff. We don't need to be stealthy at that. Fucking set a light post.
Hey Emma, you have regeneration. Why don't you go in first?
How about you lot heal each other first? You kind of look a bit dinged up.
Well, I'd rather get us in the door and then we can heal.
And if the door is trapped and kills you,
Yeah,
Well, then perhaps you should go first.
I don't do traps, lady.
Well, you're light enough. Maybe something's going to be detected.
That's not how that works. Listen,
It could.
I set off traps with my face for like a year.
All right,
I know what I'm talking
then
about.
Go on. Be.
I was
gain
invincible
some
there. You go do it.
No, you.
That's a perception.
No,
check.
you.
Yes. Well,
Ad nauseum forever. Go on.
Yes, they argue between each other. Amesua doesn't see anything particularly hazardous looking inside. That door looked pretty innocent until it hit you with a meteor strike.
Okay, in she goes.
She is in a long hallway, made of much the same stone on all sides. There appears to be a large glass door over here that is currently slid open, wide enough to enter.
Oh, awesome. She's going to wave everybody through, and Aaliyah's going to follow.
Neither of them die horribly as they pass the door frame.
Alright, Nimblin, go on in then, as he has.
Go on.
Yeah, he went in. Once the two morons haven't died, he's sure he can get in.
Oh, that's wonderful. He doesn't consider Ashlyn a moron.
Well, he does. He knew you weren't going to go in before him.
The door remains open behind you.
Nibblin's going to have the wherewithal to close that.
How much total damage do we have between us, other than the one who can heal herself?
I'd say around 120.
Nimblin pulls the door shut, and there is a hiss and a quiet click.
There. Anyone trying to follow us, I'll need a lovely end.
Who would try to follow us?
I don't know. There's plenty of people who
I
wanted to
think
kill
you
you
were
all
overtly
already.
paranoid. Now we are trapped inside.
My
And
paranoia has saved us. This thing will open from the other side. Just fine.
Anyway, I'm going to do a heal injuries, paying 12 points and wild surging in order to be able to divide that 110 healing evenly amongst everyone around me.
Sure.
that's wonderful.
So I'll heal myself up first. That takes... Actually, I'm more damage than I thought.
Oh yeah, you got some serious damage. You're down 100 by yourself. You might want to take out the
You'll
wall.
need 113 to return yourself to full.
Yeah, so... First, I'll split that one up amongst Aislinn, Ashlyn, Nimblin, and Emma. And I'll do a second
Emma's
one for myself.
HP bar is gigantic, apparently, so she could take the whole lot of that.
Yeah, she has fast healing 5. It's going to take a minute for her to heal up.
Okay, Nimblin will take 22 just to get to full, because he's Nimblin.
So yeah, you guys take... So first Ashlyn and Nimblin can take whatever they need, and I'll give her the rest of the 110 after that. And then
Ashlyn can take, looks like, go ahead and heal yourself, Ashlyn, to full and see what happens.
Then I'm going to spend another 11 to give myself 110 points of healing.
Alright, that leaves 76 hit points for Amisela to use, and there you go.
Okay, so she gets 76 now, which means she only has to heal...
66, actually.
Oh, 66. That's calculation.
Over.
So,
She'll be healing that next 10 in the next minute, so don't worry.
yeah, that leaves her with only like 30 to heal, which is a lot better than the 100 or so if something comes and attacks us.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's workable.
Okay, so I did my healing. Good, we're good to go then.
Alrighty. Yes, this hallway seems to go all the way around the temple, and there is that door, as mentioned, over there.
Right, this is Niblin's job. One scenario where he has a job. Let's see. Okay.
How's Niblin's job?
Well, Niblin's job is to be the only person here with any idea what the word subtlety means.
She's just studying architecture.
Who's playing it.
Lady, get back! He like waves Aishlin away. Oh, a lot of you piss off! Nibblin starts waving for everyone to piss off as he does the sneaky things.
Women naturally cluster in herds.
I noticed. As a wife, I know.
This passage extends inwards. There is an aperture over here and a bend up ahead.
Yeah, and he's still using his stealth, so he's going to peek his head around the corner. Will you ladies piss off?
Nope. You don't get to scout without me.
I'd like to do it with some degree of subtlety. If you want to get shot in the face, I'm not even going to bother.
Being shot in the face really doesn't bother me.
Simply. Oh, while arguing with Alia, Nimblin walks around the corner and looks down the hall.
I've died before, it's not awful.
It only hurts for a second. No.
Niblin's died a lot, technically, so he'd argue against that.
There is another of these large crystal glass portals here, and through it he sees a large pile of treasure at the end of a short hallway.
Well, he's going to do the naturally inclined thing. Is there any rubies in the treasure?
Not that he can clearly identify from here.
Yeah, you're not taking any treasure.
Nibblin starts, hey, lady, I'm helping. I get my pay. I get my pay.
Yeah, the door said not to. You're getting at me for not wanting, for trying to get shot in the face. Seriously.
The door told you not to. What?
I think she's referring to the plaque, which I shall read again for the benefit of those who are just joining us. At the front entrance to this temple, there is a plaque that reads, "Sealed herein is the one true font of light, for none to touch and none to covet. By godly decree, none shall dare to intrude herein, ere their souls be forfeit, and struck down by every celestial force shall be he who breaks these seals."
Nibblin blinks. I don't look like I found of anything except wealth. Don't think it's talking about that.
Yeah, it says not to break the seals.
I think the seals was already broken when we got here, and you already broke one.
Yeah, and look how bad I got beat up for doing it.
And you learned what? Nothing. Why am I surrounded by people who learn nothing? It's weird. There's nothing in here. Long hallway.
Fire goddess and whale lady coming through. Nothing to see here.
Oh, sorry about that. Here, hold on. I'll fix that.
Yeah.
I'll just give
because
you.
Because visibility only happens from tokens that you have ownership of.
There we go. So can you see Niblin now?
Ooh, by and by, doesn't Ashland's Voidworm need a token?
Hooray.
If when it comes up, I'll
like if you throw it into combat, yes.
I'll hunt down a token for it.
Neblin's actually going to move decently slowly and I guess take perception checks.
Okay.
Just at it.
Understood.
I'm going to stay 30 feet behind.
He's keeping an eye on.
So is this rule still that if you don't have a class skill in a certain knowledge pool, then you can't actually roll for it? Is that still
no,
the
if you don't
rule
have
here?
any ranks in a knowledge skill, then you can't roll it.
Okay,
You have all
what do you mean
knowledges,
by
though, so
ranks?
Any skill points put into it.
Okay, I should...
Yeah, you have to have actually spent skill points on something on a knowledge in order to be able to roll it if the DC is higher than 10.
And as a reminder, you have all knowledges as your freaking. You put skill points.
I
into
was
all
just making sure because when I tried to be a smart aleck halfling, it didn't really work out very well.
That's
So,
true.
Just making sure.
Well, I guarantee I have the highest knowledge engineering in the party, and I rolled an architecture on this and didn't know anything. So.
Oh, you did?
Right, of course. I completely forgot. Hold on a second. Aislinn, are you following the group or
Well,
hanging out at the door?
She's hanging out the door for a second, just rolling whatever and figuring out whatever.
Well, they've been going down the hallway for a couple minutes now.
Oops. Well, she just got lost in thought, one of her things, and she's like, oh my, I should probably just go do this, because they'll probably die without me.
Because, now that you're near-ish the group anyways, I forgot, because I did all this for Varg, and then forgot which of these I still need to,
do it for this group, because Varg doesn't do it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh,
once you pass that door, on all of the walls in this inside the maze here, there's murals and carvings and depictions on the walls of all kinds of. It looks like depictions of events. You could try knowledge history or knowledge religion to identify some of these depicted scenes.
Turn it off. Thank you. Oh, sorry, I didn't turn that off. I'm sorry. Chat thing. Dalek's popping in and turning on random light switches. As you were saying?
You could, to identify these murals and dioramas, you could try a knowledge history or a knowledge religion.
I just need to see if Emma has either of those. I don't have her sheet open. Oh, actually, come to think of it, yeah, I need to get all my sheets open. I'm stupid. Because, Cassie and my Cypher still both get rolls, too. I like being able to cheat.
If their bonuses aren't better than 7, don't bother.
Okay.
Because Ashland's bonus is 26.
Yeah, I don't think my Crystal. Yeah, no.
Ashland's the smart one.
Let's see how Cassie's doing, though. She has knowledge, arcana, nature.
So, you must remember, it is rather sad of us that the smartest thing in our party were to, like, a bee and a small crystal before Asia came along, so that's not a very big jump.
Is it really?
It's not for you. It's not like you can be worse than a crystal and a bee.
Yeah, my
what the crap?
My bee is actually among the smartest party members with an int of 13.
It's kind of sad.
What was the bonus to the int checks? Was it like 20 or something? Did you ever like try to be as high as Ashlyn?
What?
Insects are normally vermin, so they don't have intelligence scores, but because she's a familiar, she does.
Yes.
Anyways.
This sounds like when Drake shows up, he's going to be a super genius.
Yes.
Brainier than Ashlyn?
Potentially. We'll see.
Yeah, he's solid intelligence. Every point extra I get goes into intelligence.
Well, she's going to be resentful. She likes her role.
Alia, you recognize some of these scenes as being from various creation myths. Ashlyn, you're actually familiar with some of these creation myths. You see lots of you see there's depicted. There's all kinds of scenes about the original creation of the sphere of Galarian and the early struggles and wars of the gods. But the murals don't seem to be in any particular order. It's not like as you go down the hall you're traveling forward through time. They're all sort of jumbled together and only make sense in like 20-foot wide patches at a time.
But jumping between the scenes, could I recognize them?
You recognize a lot of these scenes, yes.
And okay, yeah, they detail the creation and everything like that. Is there anything else I could roll?
Not yet, no.
Okie dokie.
Anyways, you lot may proceed.
Right, continuing.
Quick, follow that attractive mite.
Thanks, lady. I needed the confidence boost. Did I mention I'm married? And that, the
no
person
one
I'm
would
married
ever
to,
know.
she'd find out, and then she'd kill me. A lot.
You have such a charming personality.
Which is why she would kill me.
Which is why Emma's so attracted to him for no reason.
I'm just going to keep walking and pretend I don't know any of you.
That would be correct.
Well, I'm saying this OOC. Ashlyn's just snickering. And
What the hell is this?
a thing.
Well, that looks nice.
You see through this portal, there is a giant column of crystal glass, and inside you can see water rushing past downwards at tremendous rates. It's really weird that you can't hear it all that well. You're vaguely aware of some vibration in the floor, but you can't hear that thunderous cascade of water going by. It's fully encased.
Both my ears were not allowed to touch that.
It's fully encased in the transparent crystal and goes floor to ceiling, which is about 50, 60 feet above in this chamber. But all of these tunnels are only as tall as they are wide. There does appear to be a couple stairways that lead up to the next level inside that chamber.
I have a feeling I know where we're supposed to go.
I have a feeling we're not supposed to touch it. Moving on. It'll come alive and set us all on fire, or eat our faces, or both.
I'm going to detect magic.
Then you are blind.
In the direction of the pool here.
Yep. The walls glow faintly, but you're not seeing anything magical about the I'm not seeing anything magical about that crystal column or the water within.
Well, I guess trying to teleport in there is a bad idea. Where'd Nimblin run to?
He kept on going to the south.
Ah.
He's actually waiting for the group now. Don't worry. Come on, Yellot. I know it's shiny, but...
Something's breaking up again.
Yes, it's very shiny.
Hello?
Very shiny.
Hello. I hear you.
Alright, that's wonderful.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Um...
Well, in the interest of preservation, I vote that the new whale person gets to go and touch at it.
Actually, she should have healed up by now. We've been in here for a few minutes.
Yes, she was up.
She's gonna walk over here
Walk.
and then do a perception check for... Well, you know, quote-unquote walk. Then do a perception check for traps.
She sees nothing particularly hazardous other than maybe the edge of that large sword in the pile. It is not as large as you see it there.
Who wants me to do something stupid? Raise your hands. Aaliyah raises her hand.
Nimblin raises his hand and steps behind a bit of an alcove for some cover. Heck no, lady, you're the one providing cover for me.
She's gonna fly right here, see if she can find a ruby. And if she does, she's going to pick it up and see what happens.
Alrighty. So Annie's continuing to have connection problems. You search the pile for a ruby, and you do see a few red gems. You have to look at them a lot closer to determine their exact nature.
Okay, she's going to pick one up and see what happens.
She picks it up. It has weight and...
Sorry, what?
It has weight in her hand and doesn't explode.
Okay. She's going to bring the ruby back to Nimblin.
He takes it with joy. That's a successful.
You may make an appraise check.
It's fake mon.
Alright, I'm rolling the praise for Nimblin. He's not that good at it.
Well, praise is intelligent, so...
At 20, so -1. It looks like Annie's router turned off for unknown reasons, so she's completely out of the internet for a bit. She might return, but...
She just SMS to this, or...?
I don't know. She just says the router got disconnected or something. The router shut off completely.
Watch, it's going to turn out to be a tempestuous family.
Actually, yeah, she mentions crazy brother siblings, so yeah, maybe.
Aaliyah actually has a +5 appraise, so I'll throw one out.
Okay, so that's a 19 and a 20 collectively.
Yep, the two of you are both able to determine that this is, in fact, a perfectly mundane ruby.
Newman pockets it, meanders over here, meanders over to the pile, and starts nicking the rubies.
Alrighty.
Does he see anything else shiny he might want his little hands on? You know, like a new scythe, a gun?
Well, let me hit the generate button.
I'm not sure how wise it is to plunder the treasure of the gods, Nimblin.
Gods never did a damn thing for me. They had me summoned by a druid to go blow his face up on... They had me summoned by some stupid druid to blow his face up on tracks for like a year.
Okay,
Gods owe me this.
I'm going to have Emma go over and do a perception check to see... actually, she's going to take a couple minutes and take 20 on perception to see if she can find anything that would be at all useful to herself or Aaliyah.
Right up.
That was doing the same thing, but with, extra...
Potions, weapons, armors, anything.
Yep. I will need both her and Nimblin to make a specific perception check as well.
Okay. Perception is plus 11. There's a really crappy 14 for you.
33.
Oh, someone's got eyes.
Yeah, that's so we can hear the giant column coming down to crush us for touching the treasure.
How dare you! No, it has to be in the force form of a lion. Screaming something about you have touched the sacred treasure, and then lava.
Or to see if Emma notices that plundering the treasure of the gods is sort of out of character for a neutral good.
Okay, let's see here. You find
Better short spear, better short spear, better short spear.
She's like, I need it. And in Nimblin's mind, he sees like this ruby-encrusted scythe or something.
Alright, you guys find a...
Short spear of opposite gender. Short spear of opposite gender.
Okay, why would you want that?
I don't know.
For the lulz, my elves.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, I gotta unmute for that. That was pretty funny. Opposite gender. Just like Allie.
Did I ever tell when I was playing in an earlier game, like back when I first created Joseph Ripken, he came across the helmet of opposite gender and used to put it on and charm shop owners.
Uh-huh.
God, I remember when you were charming shop owners when we started this campaign.
Yeah.
Years ago.
Hey, I got that ship built faster, didn't I?
Yeah. Quick question. When I buy stuff like a helmet of intellect or whatever, does that give me retroactive skill points that I would have had if I had it at level 1?
A helmet or a circlet that give you extra intelligence has a skill associated with it that it grants you ranks equal to your HP in.
Yeah.
And then, okay, when you choose that skill, does it have to be a class skill, or is that one of the benefits of that?
Any skill.
That's the benefit.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, sweet.
Yeah, I've just treated mine as giving me the extra skill points for simplicity, though.
And then, yeah, I'm going to take your idea, Varg. I think I'll do the first level gunslinger, and then the rest of the levels
see if you can do experimental gunsmith. It says gnome only, but it makes a lot of sense. It's really cool.
Lightning resistance. Oh, she's immune to lightning already.
Major, a bundle of unholy javelins.
10 unholy javelins. That might be good.
Niblin will take those to throw because he needs something to do when he's at range.
Does anybody? Yeah, Emma has a.
Is it the whole list, or is it small? It's decent.
That is the whole list. Yes.
Okay, cool.
And I didn't make you roll that identifies on those because I'm pretty sure Alia can auto pass both of those.
Yeah, those aren't very hard.
Emma has a free ring finger, but she's already immune to electricity.
Nibble will take it for now. He's like, Nimble's like, I'll wear it until we can get it praised and shit.
And Alia has a ring of protection 5.
Hey, lady, I'll take it.
Alia has a free ring finger, so oh yeah, because I have boots of freedom of movement. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to take that.
Yeah.
That's major electricity resistance?
Yes, it is.
So, let's see how many of those. 10. Yeah. 10 plus the unholy javelin for nibbling. And a bunch of rubies. Suppose the rest of the wealth just goes to party inventory for now.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, and for Josh, the rubies are relevant because that was Nimbling's negotiated wage. He gets all the rubies in any treasure found.
Now, normally, by rules as written, cohorts work for free because they love you so much, but that makes no damn sense, so we ran with the idea of we actually pay him for being here. He's in hell, for God's sake.
There we go. Yeah.
Yes.
Food and smashing.
Well, you know, priorities.
Come over here.
Right, so, Shanty.
Leah. Oh,
Other passage of some kind.
Yeah, 1 second. Resend the invite for Annie.
Annie's off eating dinner while she gets it fixed, so
Gotcha.
I'll try and keep you guys updated on that. Hey guys, finally
there's a corner at the end of it, and yes, a large, softly glowing purple lever.
on a softly glowing lever. I vote we don't pull it. Because if I've learned anything about freaking these trap-infested hellholes, you touch anything that's not treasure, and you don't get anything out of it, and it just kills you anyway. Treasure might try and kill you, but hey, you get treasure.
There is also a corner at the end of that hallway.
Nibbles not gonna go touch it.
Hey, a glowing lever. That looks interesting.
Don't pull it. Nah, screw it. What do I care? They should both pull it. I'm gonna see what happens.
I'm gonna pull it.
You fly down the hallway and pull the lever. No, pardon. You lift the lever.
Okay.
And you hear a sort of glass sliding on glass sound echoing from somewhere.
Cool. That doesn't seem to do anything. What does the switch do? Flick, 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 flick. No.
Also, the lever stops glowing once you lift it.
Oh, okay. I think it's off.
Yeah, I might want to turn it on because we found it while it was on.
Oh, fine, party pooper. Flick it back.
I'm of the personal, professional opinion that if something's on for a reason, it's on for a reason. Probably keeping some horrible beastie sealed in here that wants to devour our souls or something. Let's get out of here. I don't know what we're trying
Actually,
to
I suppose while Ollie was down there, I should have revealed the vision around the corner, and there you go.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a dead end. Come on, you lot. Gotta be a bloody way into this. I mean, I see some stairs up in there, so I'm guessing that's where we need to be.
Yeah. I just teleport in, but the walls glow with a faint aura, so I'm
Yeah, you
afraid
probably
it'll
melt
burn
it.
me.
Also, you see that there is a way into that chamber that isn't blocked by those glass gates.
No, it says a different glass gate blocking it.
Yes, it's just locked by a different glass gate instead.
Yeah, that's real helpful. What are these damned long things?
I'm coming.
Oh, great, look, more locked crap. Yeah, more locked crap. Come on. We're either getting closer or further, and I can't tell anymore.
Well, this was fun.
Oh, fuck whoever made this goddamn maze of hell. God damn it, son of a bitch, until it...
Well, the doors are made of glass as far as we can tell, right?
We're not busting those down.
It is some kind of transparent crystal, yes. Looks like glass.
Oh, wait.
Sounds like suicide.
Oh, wait. Come over here, everybody.
I don't know. No. She got it in her head to try that. No. I'll hide. Hold on. Get behind the cover.
No, I'm just brainstorming. Let's see what we can do about this. I'm going to touch the door. To examine it.
You touch it. It feels like cold glass to the touch.
Does anybody know anything about glass? Hey, Nimblin, are you hiding around that corner?
No, of course not. I want to stand right in the open, where the blast will inevitably kill me, too.
I'm not doing anything yet, I'm just examining it.
You're thinking about doing something. That's dangerous enough.
Okay, now, right. When I was last able to hear you, folk, Alia was putting her hand on the glass.
And she's gonna now shoot it with a level.
So yeah, what I did now is, since it feels like glass, I'm just running an experiment. I had everybody hide around the corner. I'm backing off. I let go of my psionic focus and regained it.
When did
change my
Ashley
active
break
energy
it?
type to sonic. And I'm going to give it a minimum power energy ray sonic at the door to see what happens.
Damn it.
So
Which is why we're all hiding behind the walls, Ashley.
Yes.
So she can blow herself off in peace.
Yes. I'm spending 1 power point on this.
What?
Here's my range touch.
Can you guys hear me alright?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Damn it. Okay. That's good. Because for some reason the chat window's completely out and just everything blah. Let me see if I can fix.
There's my range touch. I'm sure that hits the door.
That it does.
And then we get to see what happens. That deals 1d6 minus 1 damage and ignores hardness.
Alrighty. There's a small ping of E flat from the end of the hallway.
Boing.
Sorry, what happened?
You hear a note from that end of the hallway.
Yeah.
You ring the gong. Good job.
Oh, okay. Did that seem to affect the doorway at all?
Visually, not that you can see.
Sorry, bless myself.
Yeah, I can hear Skull Hat's typing fine, but I can't hear what anyone's saying.
Visually, no, you can't see any change.
Anyone who wants me to do a max power one and really screw us over, put up your hand.
Nimble will put up his hand, but first he's going to gain even more distance. And then he will put up his hand. Probably where you can't see it.
Emma's going to put up her hand.
Hey.
Aaliyah hasn't put up hers, so it's down to Ashley.
Put up both your hands.
Nimble puts up his other hand. Counts as 2. I'm voting for Bard, who isn't here.
Fair enough. Let's do the stupid thing.
Do it. Well, I'm way over here.
What is the max I can push to? Level 23. So science.
I don't know. I can't say no. Hey.
I can hear you now.
Oh, that's weird. Now you say no.
Hand.
That's 3 against 1.
I was trying.
You're trying to scream go, but no one can hear you. If we can't hear you that great, you can always type it in the map chat. And we're going to do it anyway because we have more votes for it, because we're stupid, and Evan wants to see Aaliyah blow herself up at least once.
Yeah, it's usually when I do something funny, something stupid, at least something funny happens.
And as long as everyone else is out of the way, we don't care. Like, if it's only her risking herself, it's fine.
1d20 plus 20 touch. I'm sure 35 hits the door.
Correct.
I can do.
Then I get to do 23d6 minus 23 damage that ignores an object's hardness.
Annie, type in the chat, like MapTools chat, if you need to say things for now, because you keep clipping in and out. I imagine you're screaming, "No!" You've been outvoted behind a wall, and you're safe.
I have been!
Yeah.
What, type it in the chat window? I don't see it.
We heard you say you have been. Hey, a minute ago we couldn't hear you shouting no or anything, but we can hear you now.
Now?
Yeah, that was just okay. I think it's when you start.
Now?
I think it's when you start getting high pitched to your camera.
Anyway,
it just goes up.
I can't speak in baritone though.
Oh, sorry, that should be. I'm gonna re-roll that. That should be 23 minus 23.
Okay.
I hit the wrong button. It's 23d6 minus 23 damage, and that deals full damage to objects that ignores their hardness.
Roger that.
That wasn't a very good roll.
There is a great cacophony down at the end of the hallway, and when it all dies down and you can take your hands off of your ears, you can see a few cracks in the crystal.
Oh,
This is called the brute force method. I guess we can do that.
Are the cracks healing themselves or anything?
How long are you going to wait to watch?
1 round.
Not that you can see.
Okay, that means this might work. If I can shatter that, we get into the chamber. So let's do this. Oh, sorry, innervation roll.
Niblin plugs his ears. Like with something.
Here's another one coming. I'm just going to roll the d20, and if it's not a 1, we're good. There we go. So let's see, that's another 23d6 minus 23 that deals full damage to an object and ignores its hardness.
A couple more cracks grow in the glass. There's about 3 or 4 feet worth of cracks now.
Okay, I'm going to keep this up again. Oh, sorry, innervation roll first. Then we try this a 3rd time.
Alright, 57. Okay. If you had been paying attention to magical auras, you would have noticed that the auras on the walls have been changing.
I haven't been.
Yep. Alia, roll a fortitude save.
Fort save? Yay, my bad save.
Alrighty. You get to take half of 57 damage.
Half of what damage?
The 57 you rolled.
Okay.
That blast goes down the hallway, echoes back, and focuses in on Alia, who manages to clamp her ears shut fast enough.
Ow. Is the thing still cracked?
It still does seem to be correct, but there's nothing new on it.
Okay, I'm going to have Emma come up. I'm going to detect magic, so I can pay attention to magical auras. So that's one round. And then I'm going to launch the whale pedo.
Okay. The auras you see indicate that the energy you saw in the walls has been moving about and is now much brighter around the frame of that portal.
Huh. Oh.
That one takes this moment to stick his head around a corner and yell at the top of his voice because he has earplugs in. You could just go around!
No, I'm noticing magic auras move around. I'm thinking that the ports get weaker or stronger depending on where these auras are. Because that one's glowing really bright now that I've attacked it. I said!
I know, I'm being a butt.
Okay. I'm going to go over here and hit this one with a minimum powered energy blast and see what happens with the auras.
Sure.
-1 damage.
A very soft A sharp echoes in the hallway.
Did anything happen with the magic auras when I did that?
Not that you can see, no.
Okay. Ashlyn, go around the corner.
Which corner?
Just to here. I'm going to launch the whale pedo. I'm going to have her back up so she can charge. Get a nice running shot at this. Whale pedo, go!
Whale pedo. Oh, God.
That's actually technically a strength check and not an attack, but I wanted that visual.
Go ahead and make your strength check. I'll give you the +2 for the charging bonus.
Okay, so that would be +11 altogether. Oh, that doesn't help.
So she has a -4 strength modifier, does she?
There we go.
Okay. She charges down the hall and badly bruises her shoulder on it.
That's my shoulder?
I take it nothing happened to the door.
No. Meanwhile,
we've alerted everybody who's in this place that we're here.
Vision. Hooray!
Okay. Need your trash.
Get it, please.
Okay. Meanwhile, Bard. You, in the form of an air elemental, are casually drifting down this hallway, having just seen but decided not to touch this pile of treasure. You making your way down this hallway when you suddenly heard a great cacophony of noise echoing somewhere in the space.
So, I see I cannot drag myself locked. Arg.
Yes, 1 second. Had to lock their movement while I hit everyone else.
Yes. There we go. I just noticed this, that's all. It's not revealed for some reason. I had to have gone by it. So I'd like to know what it is.
Oh, sorry. That's the hallway you came down to.
Okay, because yeah, my place was much more revealed than theirs. I had like everywhere revealed.
I'm aware. I re-hit it all so that they had to explore it.
Yeah, I know. Alright, what's down here? Remember, I'm not touching the ground and I'm not looking at the walls.
Yep. These fascinating dioramas are completely lost. There is another gigantic cacophony in the
Christ.
but this one sounds more like an echo. Not like an echo, like something hitting the surface.
Yeesh. There's something angry around here. I gotta keep moving.
You turn this corner, and you see way down at the south, down a very long hallway, there is a pile of treasure and gold, and an orc sitting against the wall, holding a very large hammer.
Pile of gold holding a hammer.
No, an orc leaning against the wall, holding a
I
hammer.
know, that's what you meant. It's just kind of funny.
He does not notice you initially.
I'm gonna shift back into my crocodile self because I don't think he'd react as well to, you know.
No, you don't need to roll into initiative.
Alright, so Var becomes himself. He's going to stop here and shout to get this thing's attention. This is sort of vague. Oi. Orc.
Hold on just a second. Pardon?
Yeah, hold on.
I turned the camera so that they could see you.
Sounds being an asshole. Man, that's loud. Someone is getting this real loud on the other side.
Okay, sorry about that.
Alright. And he's having trouble hearing any of us, so if you don't mind typing out a couple things now and then, if anything important happens, Takashi.
Roger that.
I mean, right now, I am meeting the person who can't talk, so we're probably going to type out a lot of it anyway.
So, you came around the corner, you see him, I couldn't hear what you said after that.
I came around the corner, I turned back into myself, and shouted for his attention in Orcish.
Alright. Greg, you've been sitting here for probably the last, I don't know, 5 hours. You were looking for, you came from further in, from further into the temple, where you have, where you had been with a party that may have had a reputable reputation once, but these days they were just looking for valuable treasure. Anyways, they ran into trouble a while ago, and you fled for your life. But unfortunately, you took a wrong turning, and ended up at the end of this hallway. As you came down this hallway, there was a lot of explosions behind you, and then you found yourself in the dead end. You would have been able to see it was a dead end, but your dark vision only goes so far. You've now been sitting here for a few hours. You're thinking about getting hungry, when suddenly there is a shout from down the hallway.
Vard, being Vard, grunts, thinks about that, and then shouts, again, still in Orcish, Vard, blood drinker of the... What the hell do you know?
Clan Raglow.
Riggle. Of Clan Riggle. Clark shrugs and starts walking forward and says, yeah.
Alright, you make it to here. Let's make a reflex save.
Fair enough. Let's see. Not my best one. A trip and fall.
You make it that far. And there is suddenly a blast of fire and lightning behind you.
I start sprinting forward.
You do take a little bit of the damage, just a second.
Okie dokie.
Nice. I know you have some fire resistance, so.
Okie dokie. That is 49 total. I'll have resistances to those things in this form.
Greg, you hear an explosion down the hallway.
Farm comes sprinting this way, going, ow, 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 why didn't you warn me, ow?
2 more blasts go off as you run. 2 more saves, please.
You're an asshole! Net 20 on one of them, and a 25 total for the other one.
Yeah. So, just that much more.
Alright, okay. Ow, mother... Starts swearing in every orcish curse he knows, which is quite lengthy.
Feel free to describe yourself to Greg.
Alrighty. Var currently sits at a neat 16 feet tall. He is pretty much as the token looks, just much more heavily armored in strange wooden splint mail with a very large shield attached to his free arm. Rather impressive claws and fangs. Very tall, extremely bulky, and he's a bit overdressed in some places, like I said, with the armor and other random knickknacks, jewelry, that kind of thing. None of it seems to be made of metal at all. He just seems to be entirely focused on bone and maybe the odd piece of like wood here and there, discounting the armor. Other than his sheer size and the fact he's quite obviously a lizard man, like a lizard folk, he looks as close to friendly as this can look. Like he's not obviously trying to kill and eat you when he wears clothes. He speaks Orcish quite well, actually, with a distinctly Orcish accent. Bark shrugs and reaches into one of his cloak pockets, pulls out some leftover jerky, and offers it to him. Bark blinks and goes, Is this how other people see me? He contemplates his own existence for 8 seconds, realizes that's stupid, and then looks to the treasure. What's that? Very. Stomps forward and takes a look. Oh, really? Why? Why would I say that? Are you hard of hearing, Brick? Because I'm not. Alright. What's in this treasure pile?
There appears to be a fair amount of jewels and gems, as well as a couple pieces of miscellaneous armor.
I'm just going to ask, do I have a wand on me? I mean, I wrote it down on my character sheet that I took one of the wands, but is that official, or...?
You probably do. The others have only been used.
I mean, I'm the only other divine caster here, so I'm like, well... I mean, yeah, probably Ilya can auto-pass the thing, but still. It's just I don't have any other form of healing besides that one.
Gotcha. They used the wand of cure critical that was supplied to you guys. So only if you've got it written on your sheet. Then.
Says I do.
Alrighty.
Hold on, I got a phone call. But yeah, I'm gonna use that a couple times.
I assume you did, Tiakshi, but did you see Annie's message in Google Plus?
No, because it was all the way over at that side.
Oh yeah, I remember you had multiple screens. That's funny. It's all the way over there. Yeah, you do have to turn your chair. I'd seen that.
I literally have 120 degrees of screen. The square footage requires management.
I want to see. I assume the orc is Josh.
Yes.
And yeah, he's not speaking. I'd like to see his conversation. What's the password to Hlosterin?
Oh, the RP tool server. Password same as it always is. HT.
Both lowercase?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, if we go the route with the experimental gunslinger, then I'm not even so concerned with the true discovery at level 20. I would probably end up taking more levels in gunslinger at that point as well. I'd like to get up to maybe level 3 in gunslinger. I like the utility shot.
And her connection is bouncing in and out.
Mine or theirs? I didn't.
Annie's.
Oh, okay. Oh, yep.
There we go. That's better. Sorry, I needed to answer that phone call. Right, so Annie's having a lot of trouble, computer trouble, by the by.
Yeah.
She's going to try restarting and doing that. Okay, what was I saying? That's me. Vark thinks, walked in, trying to kill a demon prince, Lord thing. Not sure where your old friends are. Nah, how about me and you get a split of this Shinies, huh?
Actually, Josh cannot hear you right now because he dropped out of the audio.
Ah, I'm on with them. And thus was a bro ship born that lasted an eternity. Well, what's in the treasure pop as far as shifting through that now?
Yes, I'm still here. Anyways, perception check.
Hello. Good at it.
You sort through the pile and separate it out into gems and other stuff, and find that there is I need to check a different box a little bit in general. There we go. I do not want any damn weapons on the armor. There's the armor. the generator is not cooperating with me right now.
Hmm.
Okay, there we go.
And as I said once before, thus has begun a bro ship that will last forever.
Alright, so you find
Swag. Lots of it. Oh, goodness. Yeah, you gotta go do that now, don't you? Don't worry, I prepared to reincarnate. Hello. What is that? That's interesting. Made of dark wood, huh? Marg will take that for now. This, it's made of dark wood, so he's willing to take it. Yeah, that sounds good, Rick. I'll take it for now, and we'll split it when we have a minute, because I have an awful big pack to fit it all. Alright, stuffs it all in there. Nods to Rick, and points down the hall. You think it'll explode again? Boom. How fast are you? Well, Mark's asking in character, so the best way to describe that would be really fast. Or fastest antelope. Yeah, that's about right. Run forward first, see if you can outrun it.
okay. Greg starts running down the passage, and
It's 450.
And an explosion shows up right in front of him. Greg, make a reflex save. Alright. You are going to be taking that much damage.
Mark's gonna come sprinting after him. Like he's following in his wake, essentially.
How far behind him?
About that far. I think that's 30 feet or so.
Alrighty.
Yeah, exactly 30.
Now that you're running towards them and are actually facing that direction, you can see that this hallway is deliberately set up to trigger the explosions several feet north down the hallway from the trigger. So by the time you've triggered it, if you're on your way out, you've walked right into it.
Well, we can't avoid it, so Greg's just gonna have to tank that crap as Var follows up behind him. There was up resistances that far going Gigantor. So presuming this works, that's what we're doing. Don't have a choice.
damage resistance does not provide elemental protection.
Also, you kick your rage in just now, but yeah, it doesn't.
Righto. If that increases your constitution, then add the extra hit points that would increase you by as temporary hit points. You will see a checkbox for it in the heal dialogue.
Plus 6 is equal to 2?
Your constitution score goes up by 6, or the modifier goes up by 6?
The score, it's Barbarian Rage. I have a similar. How does this work? Half, so 3. So HP goes up by 3 per level. He's level 18, right? So 3 times 18, please. And that's how much HP he gets. Yep, 54. Yep, 50. So that stuff will shave off first. Staying 30 feet behind him.
Righto. Bard, you trip over the same one that he did, and it goes off between the two of you. Reflex saves each.
This is getting ridiculous. Uh, 13. Is that right for Greg? That's a really crap reflex save. I'm a look. That's correct.
The base for his class is +6, and his dex mod is... His dex mod is +2, so yes, without an item to improve it.
Wow, alright, well. Greg's just gonna take that crap. Alright, keep going.
Yep.
This time Varg's gonna speed up and try and stay directly behind him, and might as well set it off once rather than twice. Improved Uncanny Dodge wouldn't do anything for this, and Trap Sense improves your AC against things. This isn't hitting our AC. I'll double check the Trap Sense thing. But I know Improved Uncanny Dodge is just for, like, anti-flanking. And not being flat-footed. Ever. Barbarian...
Okay, yes, these...
yep, bonuses on reflex saves. There you are.
Made to avoid traps. So, yes, your reflex is considered 6 higher when doing it against a trap.
So,
which...
That's a 20 total you got.
Yes.
So against traps and attack reflex, you get a +6 bonus on. There you go.
Unfortunately, that does mean both your last save and this one still did fail, but I will keep that in mind in future.
I make it.
Varg, you do make it. So
Right.
Greg takes this. Varg takes half of this.
So I take that or half of that?
You take half of the second line.
Wow, okay. Okie dokie. Um, 20 for 29. 14 then.
And there is one more for you guys to plow through. So unless you're changing your plan.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run with him now. So when it hits us both at the same time, rather than trying to set it off like twice in our own face.
Alrighty.
That's just
then
dumb.
One more save from each of you.
Go, power saving. We fail. We fail at 5. We just into it.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Greg is 88 remaining, so
if he falls, Varg will scoop him up.
well, the good news. The good news is that Greg has what is it? He doesn't fall unconscious at negative HP.
Ah, you're right. He's a tough guy. So neither of us fall unconscious, but we still take the 43 and 48. I hate this hallway so goddamn much.
Or you drag Greg to his feet, and the both of you make it back to the end of the hallway.
Yes, fuck this hallway. Bard quickly picks up the wand and jabs Greg repeatedly with it. Excuse me while I roll a bunch of things. Okay, actually, let's do this. Let's see. Got 45 charges left. So let's go with 5. So 5 times 5 is 25, right? The 8 plus 50. There's 5 charges for her. Yeah, it should be alright. 5 charges. Yeah, 5 charges for Greg. And then 5 charges for me. That is better. So that leaves us with 35 charges.
Okay. Meanwhile...
Bark nods, panting, going, I hate this entire everything.
Meanwhile, the rest of the group has, it's been meanwhile, not too long in the past, anyways. Alia, your attempt to send the Welpedo through the glass ended up just bruising Emesia's shoulder.
I've got a plan.
Okay.
Take that, door.
Yeah, that's Saporabiru's ability, right?
Yeah.
Could Saporabiru please make a reflex save?
No, he doesn't have saves.
Correct. Alia, take 2 electricity damage.
Okay. Oh, wait, I have electricity resistance now.
It just pings off.
Well, I got no plans. Anybody else have a plan?
Niblin pokes his head out and shouts again about the whole, maybe we should just go around, and Aishlin pipes up. That would be wise. This is getting a tad stupid. I was of the opinion the large, monstrous reptile was the less intelligent one, but I would appreciate it if you stopped proving me wrong. And can I get control of Aishlin,
Okay.
please?
Why don't you tell me how we go around without encountering one of these glass doors if you were so smart?
It's obviously a labyrinth. We only went through one door. This place had a large outer rim. I am presuming there is more than one door. Okay, well, and never mind what I said about her. I was just doing it in character for her, so go ahead.
Got my third star. Got it last night. Fine. We didn't find a way through. We didn't find a way through here. Maybe there's other doors. Let's backtrack.
Mm-hmm. For simplicity, I'll just drag Niblin where he needs to be, which is somewhere. Let's drag Niblin. Okay, got it. Bam.
Where did Nimblin go?
Actually,
Right there.
in the process of backtracking, you guys remember you didn't explore this hallway.
Alright, fair enough. I'll wait till everyone else gets here.
Yeah, let me bring
Let's,
the rest down there.
Yeah, let's all run over there. Let's explore. Aaliyah, the explorer.
I don't need to hear that crap. Send the wheel first.
Hello, Ellie. Can you hear us?
Hi.
Whale Tito go!
Decently so far for these first few seconds. Hopefully this lasts
Longer.
We hear you just great.
That's good.
Where did Milpedo go? There it is. Where's Ashland? I lost track of a token.
So what's going on?
What's happening is, let's see here. Alia tried to break through that glass portal by hitting the sonic waves and then just trying to have Amisua charge it. We then briefly diverted over to Varg, who was exploring the hallways, and met Grek at the end of a very long, heavily trapped hallway.
As I keep saying, thus begun the first partnership.
They made it out of aforementioned trapped hallway, although they have burned through a lot of charges on Varg's wand of
Healy stick. No. There's not enough no on the
man
planet.
and wife, you would be butt buddies.
I hate you. I hate everyone.
And then, going back to the rest of the group, they decided to give up on plowing through that by force and have decided to continue exploring the maze to see if they can find another way through. They were backtracking and then remembered that there was a side hallway that they hadn't explored. I'm letting you rejoin them now.
Hey, more treasure.
Good. Hey, Mesua, go touch.
Well, I didn't mean to drag us both. There we go. Just you, just there.
This room seems to be filled with some extremely large gems and armor that is literally sized for a giant.
Perception for traps.
You do not see any traps from here.
Okay, so again, I'm going, like you said, it looks like everything is sized for a giant, but I'm going to have her just rifle through anyway and see if she finds anything useful for us.
Well, assuming she's not blown up by it, Niblin's going to leap in there and start looting.
Don't leap in there, there could be sharp things.
Leap into the soft parts. You know, where the silk soft.
Ow, it's not a liquid.
It's many small hollow objects, yes. I'm gonna make a ring of, like, money swimming, I swear to God.
You know, being able to swim through gold coins should be a feat.
It should.
Alrighty then. I will need, let's see here.
So what's in the pile besides such an enormous ruby?
Yes, I will need an appraise check from each of them.
Okay, I'm gonna have Aaliyah move up because I'm pretty sure she has the highest appraise check here. with her mighty +5. Yeah, Emma's only got a +2.
Better than -1.
Yeah, so Aaliyah's gonna do that. D20 +5. Wow. It's worth 2 cents.
Into copper. Low fantasy law.
Nimblin, you are able to determine that that is a ruby, and that this is an amethyst, and that this is a diamond, and they are all the size of Alia's head.
Glorious money! Nimblin just leaps on the fucking ruby.
Haversack carry again?
We have infinitely deep pockets. We just take it all.
It is measured in a single digit of cubic feet.
Nimblin has no problem tying this ruby to some rope on his back, you know.
We could totally use a diamond as a projectile.
But, yeah, for now, so beyond that, what else was in this pile? Like,
there is also a suit of magic armor that I will need a check to identify, and a magic shield that I will need a check to identify.
So detect magic and then spellcraft, right?
Correct. Aislin's actually good at this if Aislinn wants to give it a go as well.
I have an 11.
Aislinn would probably have a lot higher.
Higher spellcraft than an 11.
Any?
1 sec, just trying to imitate red wall hair.
Oh, that's vital.
The side crystal.
It is very vital.
Oh, we're asking what your skill at spellcraft is.
Spellcraft skill? Let me see. That's probably a big one for me. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'll throw out mine. I have an 11, and my side crystal has a 7. So.
She has a +9.
7, 11?
Yes. You have a +9 at it, which is good, so, you know, throw out your spellcraft check.
Okay.
My side crystal has a 7, so it'll take a stab too, and it gets higher than me.
Yep. Your turn. Okay, Josh. Decent. So, between the 3 of them.
Yep. Okay. You cannot identify this heavy steel shield. The armor is
randomly generated.
I see a very interesting looking shield thing.
Yeah,
Where's that giant compass?
No, there are, in this pile, regardless of what it looks like, there is a head-sized ruby, a head-sized amethyst, a head-sized diamond, a gigantic shield, and a gigantic pile of armor, and that's what's in the pile.
Interesting. I wonder if we touch it, everything will reanimate, and we'll be chasing a giant suit of armor with a sword and a shield.
No.
I think I would have noticed that when I did my detect magic.
And when touching it.
Maybe detecting it would require like a level 99 check or something.
That is impossible.
You never know.
This whole place would be glowing with magic if I... if
Ashlyn decides to try on the armor for the sake of trying it on.
Well, we're waiting to see what it is. We've actually identified that. It's the shield we haven't identified.
Yeah, so we're working on it.
She's just gonna fiddle around with the ruby.
No, that's Nimblin. She's not letting you touch that.
Oh, well then, she'll just bonk him over the head with the amethyst.
Oh.
They'll gladly take that too if you're offering.
No!
I think
Why?
Medium armor proficiency.
Anyway,
It's way down to Gosh.
Yeah.
The armor is 1 second.
Howdy, Josh.
Oh, and there's also a couple miscellaneous wondrous items in the file that I'm also typing out. So as soon as I've got them all, I will type them out.
Miscellaneous wondrous items?
Yeah.
Those are 3 of my favorite words.
Yeah.
You know, I was going to say maybe I could wear the shield, but...
That would be a neat trick.
Ashlyn could drag...
Just link what the stuff is before I drown in the nonsense.
I'm I'm working on it.
Magic armor and shields resize. It's actually a property of them.
Yeah, so we're not going to have a problem with it.
And occasionally I do use the random generator on the fly in order to prevent myself from editing it in advance.
Uh-huh.
Generating a bunch of stuff and saying, no, I can't possibly give them that. So doing the random generation this way is fairer.
No, I can't just give them 3 flesh golem manuals and an iron golem manual and a...
So it's only a sword, a bit of armor, gems, and a shield, or is there something else under there?
And some miscellaneous wondrous items.
Which are 3 of my favorite words. I love wondrous items.
Yeah, I see something that looks like a sword. Oh, it's not a sword. Well, like a more.
Regardless of what you see there, what you're about to see in the text chat is what is there.
Ah.
Yeah, that's just the treasure pile for the purpose of having something on the thing. He's generating treasure.
And last one is a...
Anyway, anything that gets up my wealth is good with me anyway, so...
Of course it bothered to generate this. I can see how totally, completely useful this is at this level.
The more I can drive up my wealth, the more good crap I can buy when I make my wish.
In theory.
Alright, formatting
Maybe have something left over for Emma. I take it Ashlyn likes amethysts.
There.
She finally feels like this actually accomplished something for all of the needless trouble.
3 precious gems, each worth 40k. 1 is a ruby, so that's Nimlin's. I already have a manual bodily health. Ooh, another handy haversack to help us carry the rest of this crap.
Ooh.
Slipperiness, +5 variant of the room.
+5 variant of magical armor stuff.
Yeah, Daystar half plate.
+5 variant. Oh, I need a +5 something. Emma could
It's Daystar half plate. You can't wear that. It's heavy armor.
Well, Daystar half plate is loading, but it sounds like something she'd like.
It does, but it's half plate. It's heavy
half
armor.
plate's heavy armor, though, isn't it?
Yes, I keep saying that.
Give it to the new guy.
Well, we'll put it in the packs for now, obviously. After we shrink it down to Niblin size. That's why a small character is useful for that kind of stuff. It's like suddenly the gigantic thing is small size and fits in your pack just fine.
Yeah. Do you know what armor proficiencies Cecitidal actually has?
Ooh.
It's not listed anywhere on my thing.
Sorry, what armor proficiencies?
Emma has.
Whatever she is equipped with on her stat block.
So if she has a chain shirt, then she is proficient with chain shirt.
Well, and other medium armor.
Yeah, I know.
Like
medium armor proficient.
Whichever it is.
Half plate, I believe, is heavy, so I can't even wear it.
Yeah, we'll just put this all in the pack for now because we can't use it immediately.
Oh, actually, you could use the diamond as a bludgeoning weapon.
None of us are going to do that because those have intelligence scores of 7. Wait until Varg and everyone else shows up. Then they might consider it. For now, into the packs.
Is the diamond still the hardest
Oh, you guys should identify that heavy shield.
That's actually a question. I was wondering, is diamond still the hardest gemstone in this game?
Actually, that is
mechanically,
true.
it doesn't matter.
Mechanically, it doesn't matter.
Actually,
that's
not true anymore. Mechanically, it does matter because there's something called a crystal weapon. Basically, you can edge weapons with precious, really hard precious gemstones.
That's awesome.
Diamond. So it does have a set hardness now.
But that is only the value of the gem is particularly relevant. For example, that diamond you could grind up and resurrect 2 level 20 characters.
Wait a minute.
Ooh.
I would do that, but yeah. Oh, no, only level 20.
How would you grind up a diamond, though?
With more diamond. Or magic.
What kind of... Yeah.
Darn.
What kind of crystal
that's
does
terrible.
reality actually use, anyway?
Here it is, crystalline weapon. Yep. You can make a sword of solid diamond.
Anyways.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, let's identify the shield and get going.
Specially treated crystal, similar to Cognizant's crystal.
It's kind of a shame, though, because the diamond would make a good blunting weapon.
Yeah, sorry, you manifest through specially treated crystals. It doesn't say what kind. Is it possible to treat the crystals myself if you know how?
Seems likely.
You'd be able to use no psionics as the effective craft skill.
Let me see if I can do that.
Yes, you know how it would be done. It takes time based on the value of the crystal you want to produce.
That's totally fine. I'm going to grab the new handy haversack, shove that diamond in it, and now I don't have to buy a crystal when I get back to town.
I have a
But
big
now
one.
you're just going to use it. Oh.
Well, Niblin has the ruby, you can have the amethyst, and there we go. But we're just taking it all. Can you guys try and identify what the hell the magic steel shield does?
I'm sure that diamond's worth 25,000 or more.
Are we going to, like, take up all the coins, too?
Yeah, we're taking it all. That's not that we're taking everything here. It's just a matter of please identify the shield.
The coins are not actually there.
Oh.
The graphic is a pile of loot.
Yeah.
Darn.
Who'd we lose?
Universal solvent could come in handy later.
Universal solvent. Value 50 GP.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everything else on that list, I was asking why the hell did it bother generating it?
No, that can come in handy. It breaks up grease spells and crap.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, Anne, what Chris has been asking you to do is you only roll one identify check. If you could make another spellcraft or knowledge arcana in order to identify the shield.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, why would you ask me about spellcraft? My knowledge arcana is awesome.
Yes.
Do it.
Okay. Nope.
Well, that's still better than anything they can possibly roll.
I got a 2 and I'm better than all of you.
Yes, you're good at this.
The
Smartest person in the
shield
world.
is
Awesome.
Alright, this is loading.
A belligerent shield.
Oh, it's a pissed off shield, alright.
A pissed off? What?
Belligerent shields are designed as bashing shields, whack people. And it can animate to beat the shit out of people.
So if it could be animated,
Animated.
then I said that.
Yep, for sure. Hey, James.
Interesting. So we should probably pick that up before it tries to attack us.
The big difference between this, its special thing is that normally an animated shield just flies around and, defends you, so you get shield bonus, you can still use both hands. This one actively hits things, along with the so you have to still be proficient in its use, so none of us can use it. Not one person here has shield ability.
If somebody touches it, will it decide to try to attack us?
Oh, no, it's not cursed. You
okay, that's nice.
That. It's just a nice piece of
belligerent shield
would beat the shit out of you.
You can loose it. Go, my shield! Beat upon my house!
Unless you were sitting on it and just riding on it like a flying saucer, which I imagine Alia would do.
Try, it'll work.
Honestly, that would actually be a very neat idea for a barbarian to have a belligerent shield that they could just fly around on. And hit
actually, that's kind of what it's for, but regardless, we gotta put it away in our pack, because none of us in this group can use it.
Yes. So, go on with it. Put it in the pack. It's perfectly harmless.
All into the pack.
I carry the second handy haversack.
Yep.
I'm sure the diamond also takes up its entire volume, so...
Nebla's just carrying his ruby strapped to him, so
Yeah.
that's handled. Right, more swag.
Yeah, Ashlyn and her amethyst. She'll just, I don't know, maybe she'll stick up her sleeve and see what happens or something.
Yeah, you see it. Yeah, you don't.
Like a 20-foot amethyst?
I know! Okay. That's hammer space.
That's a neat power.
She can
Power of
pretend.
metagaming.
Oh, look, another.
That's her sense of humor, is pretending she has hammer
no.
space and then looking ridiculous while trying to be pompous
Are you
at the
guys
same
just going
time.
to talk, or are you guys coming? Adventure is this
Where
way.
are I don't know.
They're
I'm
doing
trying to figure out
both,
where
but you're
you
moving
are.
way too fast
We're out here.
for Anne to keep up.
Where?
Here.
Where?
Follow the arrows. Follow the arrows.
What arrow? Oh, I didn't see the arrows because my map
Yeah,
was zoomed in.
I know, but I'm trying to tell them that
Okay, where did I go? Okay, there I am.
Just put the amethyst where Highlanders keep their swords.
anyways, you guys walk around the outside and you come to an open glass portal again. In here, you can see a lever right here that is glowing cyan, and a lever over here that is glowing red.
An earth elemental who shouldn't be there because he crumbled to nothing.
Yes, you're right, he crumbled to nothing.
Earth elemental. Okay, it's gone.
You were just hallucinating it.
It was just a ghost.
The ghost of an elemental who never saw trueness.
Well, well, I don't know. Actually, that's a really interesting question. Do elementals have souls?
Oh, we can't.
Technically, no. They are souls. Like, they don't
So
have
if one died, would they be a
It stopped
ghost?
existing.
That's
You
terrible.
guys walk around the corner, and there's a sudden hissing, clicking sound just around the
Okay.
corner.
Ashlyn steps backward.
You don't have time to step backwards.
So we'll just stay where we are.
Can you just like fall flat on your butt and roll backwards?
Yes, but not fast enough. That's the point. Continue.
Darn.
And you see on the wall to the south of you a symbol of death on the wall. Fort save.
Backing up. Darn.
Roll your fort saves.
Stupid.
Woohoo!
So that's what Varg was bothered by. Like, hell, I know.
Attacking my weak save again.
Fort saves.
Well, that didn't work.
Okay.
Add 9 to that.
Aha. Okay. 1
So,
d20 plus 14.
24.
Yay.
I got a 24 for Niblin because I didn't do it right.
Okay, on the second turn.
I think we all collectively failed even though we rolled okay.
Symbol of death. Woo.
Symbol of doom next corner. Turn left.
Explosions.
Yeah, he said we saw the word death, which means it's probably a symbol of death, which is bad for us.
So does that mean it's like a
Certainly
Deathly Hallows?
is. Alrighty. So, because it affects the closest creatures first, Imblin.
Bye.
Did his 24 make it? Or, yeah, 24. You rolled a 15, but add 9, so.
It kills one or more creatures within 60 feet of the symbol whose combined total current hit points do not exceed 150.
Yeah,
Sorry.
there's that limit may not be usable verbatim.
Yeah,
Everybody would die.
The good news is Emesua passed.
Oh, wonderful. Everybody else dies?
The
No.
bad news is,
The bad news is that Nimblin and Alia are enough to completely consume its power.
I.e., they're both dead.
24 hit.
Oh. Okay, that's interesting.
You're alive. Amis was alive, but they just fall down dead.
Ahaha.
Good news, though. We have a wand of breath of life. Start poking. Actually, we have 2 of them.
Yeah, actually, wait. Ashlyn,
yeah.
she
It should just get Nimblin since it's 150 total hit points.
Yeah, I have True Resurrection prepared.
Yeah. Wands first.
You will notice that you will notice the amount by which I reduced your hit points.
Yes, 222.
Oh god, it's a really powerful one. It's like a 200-point monster.
Yeah,
that is as far as it's going to reduce you.
300-point
But you're
monster.
going to need a little more than healing to prevent you from fully dying. Your bodies are still here, not reduced to ash or anything.
Well, Amisua has the wands of Breath of Life, so...
Yeah, let's see. She actually has spells that heal too. Let me just check her.
Scroll of Breath of Life.
No. They're not injured, unconscious on the floor. They are dead. Breath of Life is the only thing we got for this.
Yeah, but it shouldn't.
Or true resurrection.
I shouldn't be, because Symbol of Death affects a pool of creatures with a combined for a combined total. So Nimblin actually has enough hit points that it can't affect me.
Yes, except have you been noticing that there is a lot of artifact grade magic all over the place?
Okie doke.
For my calculations...
You have an out, but...
Oh, I got no way to heal myself then.
Amisua has the wands of Breath of Life, for God's sake, use them.
Scroll of Breath of Life, not wand. I'm not that silly.
Okay, it's two scrolls. I remember there was 2 of them.
Yeah, wait, I'm stupid. I'm wearing Determination armor.
Perfect. What does that do for you?
Axis Breath of Life.
That gives me a maxed out Breath of Life, I believe. Let me just bring it up. Determination. When my hit points drop below 0, it automatically gives me a Breath of Life once per day.
Alrighty, hit yourself up with it.
Oh wow, she can't die. That's interesting.
She can. It's just she's got a 1-a-day get out of free jail card.
Automatically provides a Breath of Life at caster level 10, so 5d8 plus 10.
And it is because of things like that I am throwing traps of this magnitude at you people.
And Far just casually walked by this. My God.
Yeah, I always forget I have that. Yeah, so then I can bring Nimblin back with a Psionic Revivify once I'm up.
Or just use the scroll of Breath of Life on him that Amisua is carrying. I have said this like 4 times.
Yes, and ignoring everybody else's input.
No, I hear your input. It makes sense, but we have an out. It's like free. Get out of jail free card. Use it.
Meh. Honestly, I would think the scroll is a get out of jail free card, but only a 1 use. Meanwhile,
yeah, the scroll, we have 2 of them.
I could just like camp out for like a few days every time I need to put down the resurrection spell.
Yeah. Or I can just or since that happens now, the next round I can just do a Bend Reality for Psionic Revivify and bring him back for pretty much nothing.
Yeah.
Well,
so
doesn't the scroll cost nothing? As in no power points either?
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys do what you want to do.
Actually, the scroll does cost less than the crystals you would expend to do Revivify.
Yeah, but I'd rather keep stuff like that we found for when we don't have any resources to use than waste them now.
Yeah.
So let's see. It duplicates I have to bring up Psionic Revivify. It's a level 4 spell. It's taking forever to load. There we go. Spell functions like Raise Dead, except the effect creature receives no negative levels or constitution loss, but does suffer 1 negative level. Okay. The creature is at -1 hit points and stable after being brought left. Fair enough. So Bend Reality cost me a thing and 13 power points. I now have 8 crystals left. Nimblin's at -1, and we can heal up with Emma.
Gotta guess we got out of the way of the Death Beam laser wall.
It is now inactive.
Oh, okay.
It reduced to ruin two of your elementals, but then you managed to walk right past it and barely make the save.
The power of log. So he's unconscious at a -1, Niblin. I don't know what his afterlife was like, but it probably wasn't awesome.
Yeah, Emma actually has heal 3 times a day, so...
I could use my healing hexes now, if you guys would
Actually,
like.
that's a good idea.
Forgetting you have a healing witch here. Anyway.
Yeah, go rub down someone.
Rub down somebody?
Or both of them, actually.
Go ahead, roll your hexes.
To heal thing.
Right. How much would they be again?
Well, it should tell you on the healing hex right there. Just, you know.
Where?
It's not on your sheet. You can go to Pathfinder, OC, you know.
Yes, I'll do that.
Witch.
Healing hex, Pathfinder. Should probably use these more often.
Well, they can only be used on one person a day. Like, that person can only receive it once a day. But you can do it as many times as you want.
I know.
At 5th level, it acts as Cure Moderate.
She has major healing, I think, so that's Cure Critical.
Okay.
So you can slap a Cure Critical and a Cure Moderate. A Cure Critical is... How many Ds? 40... Yeah, 48 plus whatever the heck your level is. So.
4d8, not 48, okay.
Yeah, 4d8 plus 18 for the Cure Critical first on both of them. So roll it twice.
Okay. Plus 28?
18.
Yeah, no, 18.
Okay.
Your level.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I'll take that for Niblin. And then another one for... and that's for Ayla, MacLeod. And let's see.
Does Imasua need one?
Hold on.
No, she's good.
2d8 plus 10 for Cure Moderate on both of them as well. So another 2d8 plus 10.
So that was those were uses of the major healing.
And now she's doing normal.
Yep.
So that's for Niblin at 13, and then one for Aaliyah, of course. 17. Alright.
An interesting note is that I have a spell I did not prepare, but it'd be very wonderful for scouting.
Okay, in this case, I'll have Emma use 2 of her lay on hands as well. That should get us pretty where we need to be.
So, do we have to make another fortitude save every time we look at that wall?
Not until it comes active again, which it won't do.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Which it won't do for another 10 minutes.
Alrighty, come on, people.
Sorry,
How much does that heal?
My healing first. That's... I believe that's 8d6. I have it on her thing, actually. Yeah, 8d6.
Niblin is down 62. So.
Roll 8d6 twice. First one is Nimblin.
Niblin would thank you and try to remember what afterlife was like. So first one's Niblin.
That is a horrible 8d6 roll.
Yes, it is.
Those are both horrible.
Hold up, lady. I just fucking experienced the afterlife. I'd like to fucking remember it. Pretty sure there was naked women. Pretty sure.
Let's go.
I don't know if they're being tortured, though.
So loyal to your wife now, are you?
Wait, when I'm dead, it says, till death do we part. I was dead. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is it?
Just 1 second.
Oh my fucking god, I just died for a freaking lever that we can't use.
Pull it.
I hate everyone. No, we're not supposed to pull it because it'll unleash horribleness.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
I'm not drunk.
Aaliyah's going to pull it in a minute.
Are you idiots coming or what? And don't pull the damn lever, it'll unleash the horrible beasties we had this discussion.
Pull it and get it over with.
Why is Ashlyn wanting them to pull us?
Because she wants them to go ahead and just get on with their thingies.
There we go.
Sudden and temporary death.
Aaliyah is going to hit the lever. See what happens.
The lever ceases glowing red, and you hear a sliding of glass in the distance.
I suggest.
That sounds like a good. That sounds like a good sign. Let's get out of here quick.
Turn it back on. Niblin will flip it back on when she's not.
Don't turn it back on.
Why do you keep turning? Why do you keep flipping levers?
Levers lead to something. It's pretty much about common sense. This is a puzzle.
Yes, but I haven't. Fine, you guys do what you want. Full design, so I get up.
Now we just need to go back to where we were and see what doors open.
Would you like me to take it away?
Yes. Come on.
Well, death did part you. That is fair enough.
Well, I'll get remarried when I see her again. Or, on second thought, maybe I won't.
Or marry Mesua, since she seems to be very good.
No, you're sick animals.
Oh, what are you?
A not sick animal.
I would think otherwise by the color of your skin.
Oh, well, fuck you too, lady.
I'm just gonna wait here until people are in position to find something again.
No. Oh god. This is infested with ghosts.
Oh, here we go.
There is an open archway with no glass door in front of it.
Go into it.
Oh, this just leads back that way.
Alright, let's not go into it.
It's a big puzzle, morons.
Obviously she's intelligent enough to know that. She's
you
just
seem to be
really impatient.
questioning.
Tired of near-death situations.
Now you gotta be kidding me.
Solid knowledge engineering and an eidetic memory. I can remember what the maze looks like.
Yep, it was pointless. There's nothing that way except a wall.
And a door.
No, just a wall, no door.
And a lever.
And the lever.
I was hoping no one would notice.
You want to hit? I'll send Emma in to hit the lever. Whale pedo.
The lever. Emma lifts it. It ceases glowing cyan, and this door that she can see from there closes.
Oh, well, that did nothing.
So you just shut a door.
Oh well.
It's
We don't need that door anymore.
glass.
We don't need that door anyway. It just closed that
Quite.
door. You want me to open it again?
That'd be nice in case we have to backtrack, like other doors open up.
Okay, the whale pedo will go back and open it and come back. Then we can get going.
Because you never want to cut off an exit. Ever. I guess we just keep going this way.
Seem to be trapped anyway. What should it matter?
Meanwhile,
I need to find a way to create a Sharknado.
Sharknado?
Yeah, you need to be a druid to do that, I'm sorry. It's the only way to
We
do
do
it.
have a druid, apparently.
Well, you don't know you have a druid.
Well, that'll be
doesn't know
really
he
good
has
fun
the
once you do.
it's fair.
Back to the other group.
Meanwhile, at the intersection of Ow and Hurt,
Ow.
Varg and Greg are dusting the ash off of themselves and trying to treat their electricity burns as well. And they're back at the end of that end of the trapped corridor.
Can you unlock movement, please?
Yes, I can, but only because you asked.
Oh. He gestures to Greg. Come here. I have some more shinies this way. And since Bart does remember this part, there was shinies here that I decided not to go for, and now I'm going to point him at it and be all, go touch. And so just drag and move. There we go. Right, shinies for you, Greg. Friendship. Go touch. Right, I will stand
Can I
safely
touch
here.
the shiny?
like having Nimblin back almost. It's a way more way to do it.
There is a great pile of bountiful gems and jewels and a couple weapons in this heap.
Okay, good. It doesn't explode. As long as it didn't explode when we went to go touch it, I'm cool with looting this.
I'm glad they are such good friends.
Oh, yeah, friendship.
Would you two like to make a phrase checks?
Sure, why not? Dumbass A and Dumbass B will certainly come to some conclusion. There's a 10 for you. It is shiny. It's a 15. He agrees. It is shiny.
A great deal of these jewels are probably worth something to someone who cares about them. The weapons, they tingle to the touch, but you do not know what they do.
Yeah, we don't expect to know. We're just taking them, slapping them in our loot bags, and moving on. So, can I get a... Well, we can't... I guess we can't ever figure out how much they're worth or anything, so how much just... We just take it. Moving on. Roll that privately, keep it in knowledge for later.
Exactly.
We're not going to figure it out.
Exactly.
So while you're figuring that, I guess I'll just, because there's only one place for us to go, which is either back, up, there.
I'm sorry, just lag and making Chakshi's head look really freaky.
No, I'm glad it was the lag doing it.
Shush.
Okay, so we're back up here, so wait, I'm still looking right here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How to handle this? Have any ideas, Greg? Do not go running at them. He like puts his claw on you. No, no. Don't you see the spikes?
Yes, those spikes are very large and jut out of both walls.
Greg, go over and touch one of the spikes. Not like grab it, just poke it. If it starts to close or something, sprint back this way. So touch the pointy thing, Greg, but not too hard, and run back if it starts to do something. No, well, it'd be perception, yeah. Look for something to toss. I don't think we'll find anything, though.
There is nothing to throw that you aren't carrying. These halls are nice and The air has no effect on those spikes. You suspect they might already be touching it.
Holy shit, that was awesome.
Oh, this is wonderful. Please, do more.
The spike explodes into more spikes.
And suddenly, Josh has friends.
Barbarian ad. Barbarian eat ooze for breakfast.
you are back in the hangout.
Why would you roll another fort save?
Because Tiaxi asked it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Ew.
Berg, you
Okay.
notice that you notice he seems to be in crippling pain at this point.
Okay, hold on, I've got this. You said it was a what again? Is it like an ooze?
A thin, sticky slime came off the spikes. Okay,
And
he
it's
saved.
crawling all over his body.
Okay, you made a save? Alright,
He
he
saved
saved it.
against it. It is a poison. It is a contact poison. It is. If you want to identify it, go ahead.
No, I got a better idea. Bard walks forward and takes it off him.
Yep.
I walk over. I put my clan to it.
Too late for that. He successfully saved against it.
Alright, I'll just re-put it in the thing then. Alright, if it goes away after he saves, then...
Yep. That was Dragon Bile, apparently. You suffered 5 strength damage.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I'll apply that to your token. Just make a note of it on your character sheet that you'll need either
Unless the restoration to some
restoration.
degree.
There we go. You'll need a casting of restoration or 5 days to heal that back. Your strength is now 21.
I got something for that. Poop.
Lesser restoration completely restores 1 stat, I believe.
Yep, and strength, so...
Perfect.
Savar comes over, goes, that looks bad. Presses his hand to it, and whoop, his muscle bulges again.
His hands glow soothingly as he rubs the pain out of his shoulder.
Please don't take this out of context, for the love of God.
It's wonderful context. Please continue.
I hate all of you.
It is large.
I love you all.
If only Namithra was here with her shipping journal.
Yeah.
Right. I'll
Do not
take up
touch
the
the
mantle of
spikes.
the fanfiction
I have an
writer.
idea. Yes, very, very bad. Alright. Rolls his shoulders a bit. Let's see. What could make it?
A snake?
I'm gonna throw a snake at it.
Throw a snake at it?
No.
I was gonna say, that didn't sound like a good idea.
No. Actually, I got it. So that's a 5th level. Let me just... it's not, I'm doing some of nature's out. Yeah, actually you can, as long as you use your weapon and not your hands. So, that'd be a sunder attempt. There we go. I would like to summon... what's the smallest thing? I think the smallest thing would be a Mephit. Let's make it an ooze Mephit. So those things don't give a damn. Greg, what are you doing?
No, Greg, what are you doing? No, stop.
He does have an adamantine hammer, I will point out.
Yep. Roll damage.
Oh, I can put that.
I've got his sheet here.
There you go.
So, the damage is the 2d6 plus 5, as from your... Oh, hold on. You don't have all of the damage. You are missing your strength modifier that's in your damage. You're using a two-handed weapon, so it's 1.5 times your strength modifier. So your total damage should be 2d6 plus 17.
Plus 5 because... Oh, you're adding that in, aren't you?
I did include that.
Okay, never mind. Never mind me. Don't mind me. That'd be crazy.
Check. Yes. Okay. Good. Alright, so 24.
Straight to the HP. Bam.
There's your weapon, Earthbreaker. Just double checking it. Don't remember if there was a special rule about Earthbreakers.
Earthbreaker hammers? No. They're just blunt
hammers.
swords.
Some things are designed for damaging objects, and they get to ignore part of hardness or something.
Oh, he already does that with the super hammer.
Yeah. Okay.
Break all the things.
Alrighty. You split your hammer back, you smash it down on the spike, and you bend it. But you bend the spike enough that you can now see where it comes out of the wall. And you haven't bent the shaft. It looks like it could still shoot out of the wall.
Alright, well, there he is. He'll have to do whatever he wants with his rage. If he wants to just blow through these spikes through brute force, he can go ahead, but I was going to summon a Mephit to just, dodge. So while he's doing that, I'll summon the Mephit to go flying that way.
Alright,
Turn into a small snake. Burrow under them. Turn into an octopus.
Okay. I'm going to make it an ooze Mephit for obvious reasons. In case that's not, really obvious. Where did it go to? Yeah, I'm summoning... Yeah, just one. That'll happen. There you go.
Roger that.
You already do that with your adamantine hammer. You can't, super ignore
He gets
hardness.
to ignore up to a certain amount of hardness with the adamantine.
Oh. Okay, I see.
He gets to reduce the hardness.
That makes sense. Alright, fair enough.
I can break everything.
Throw away damage, and my Mephit will spontaneously appear.
When you choose to power attack, it's all or nothing. So, but I do not remember what the math on power attack is.
-1. Each -1 is equal to +2 damage.
Yes, but at what point does it increase? What is?
It doesn't cap. It goes. It goes
After every 4 levels, it goes up.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Actually, I think it goes by BAB.
Yes, it goes by BAB. Okay, so your BAB is 18. That means it's gone up. Started at 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yes. So -5 on the 2 hit for +10 on the damage.
Yep.
You successfully hit the stationary object with AC on it. Carry on. Alrighty. That snaps the head of that spike clean off, and it clatters noisily on the ground.
While he's doing that, I've summoned a Mephit. I've sent you the link to an ooze.
Yep.
I'm gonna have it go flying towards the treasure max speed. Just
And yes, this is a Mephit, not a Mephit.
After yes, but after the Mephit goes, so the little flyer, he'll check to see what happens. And if he doesn't make it, yes, smash more.
Oh.
If he doesn't make it, you may smash more. It's a decently fast creature, and he's sprinting straight forward.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to deliberately set it off and then have him just smash his way through.
If it looks at you expectantly.
Alright, well, Bard points at the treasure and says, fly as fast as you can and try not to get stuck.
Fly, my flying monkeys, fly!
Yes, go, flying monkey, go.
The Mephit looks at you, looks at the spikes, shrugs, and takes off flying.
Fast as you can go, because that thing's going to shut on you. It's going to suck.
And the spike flies across. The spike shoots out from the wall, turns, doesn't merely shoot out straight. The spike seems to aim itself at the Mephit as he goes through, spears it cleanly, slams it into the far wall, retracts, and the Mephit poops after a couple seconds.
It poops.
Poops.
As it unsucks.
Oh, poof! Okay, I thought you said poop.
Yeah,
It poops after a couple seconds, and well, that just shows you my maturity.
Greg, please smash the rest of the spikes and Var gets comfortable. Does Greg have another one of those hammers?
I don't think so.
Pity, because Varg would help. Actually, was there any weapons in the pile? No, we're probably just going to say time. It's basically just time. We're not going to not break them all.
No. Out of character, if you've been paying attention, you may have noticed what's going on. But in character, you're about to learn.
This is wonderful.
Alright, even with minimum damage, because he gets to
Utterly ignore 98.
ignore all of the hardness. He smashes the tip of this spike off. It clatters on the ground, and you guys notice this hallway beginning to grow dark. And you hear metal scraping on stone in the hallway.
Ooh.
Greg, we need to get moving. This isn't worth it. Come on, Greg. Greg, come. Heal.
Just before you round the corner, you notice that all of the spikes are twisting in the wall to point back down the hallway towards you.
Yeah, let's get out of the firing zone.
Here.
You mean the ones that aren't broken, right? Or the ones that broke just fix themselves?
The ones that were broke are still laying on the ground.
Alright. Still got one last thing to try. And it's a little bit stupid, but whatever. There is it. There we go. I gotta do this in the right order is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when those things fired, they shot out of the wall, right?
Yeah, it shot out of the wall on a spear shaft, impaled the Mephit, then retracted.
How big are these things?
The spikes,
mm-hmm.
they're like metal. They're like metal fleur-de-lises, about half a foot wide.
Okay. On me and Greg.
Okay.
And by the rules, those things can't do dick to us.
You are correct. Arrows and other projectiles wouldn't.
This is a projectile. It doesn't
No,
reflect anything.
It's on a spear shaft.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was shooting at us. I thought it's sort of just
the adjective
jabbing out.
shooting, as in coming out of the wall.
Okay, that was just miscommunication. Damn it. All right, hold on. I want to save that.
Undo that.
So I thought it was like literally firing out and like then being reeled back in by like a rope or something.
Yep. You hit cast.
Okay, that's a little different. Oop. Oopsie doodle. Okay, I still got a thing for this though, because now I know that they are not limited to like pegging us from a mile frickin' way, probably. Where is it?
This is actually a reasonably good place to break because Josh needs to go, and Brad probably does in not too long as well.
Yeah, I was probably just gonna slap an earthquake on that spot and just break them via earthquake, but we'll see.
Roger that.
Well, I don't have to see it. I know they're there, so I'll just cast Earthquake. I'm not going to do any goddamn thing else. I prepared it so I demolish this entire place, but that's not going to work, so...
Sure.
There, Earthquake centered on the spikes.
Yep.
I'm just trying to crush the spikes through shaking them.
Yep, 1 moment. Checking the text of Earthquake.
It's designed more to destroy buildings, but...
shit. Oh, you poor fucker. Oh, no. Yeah, that's going to count as attacking the building. Right. Yeah. You hear all those spears start shooting out and just like you heard when the face got stabbed. You hear the metal on stone grinding as the spikes are repeatedly shooting out and retracting down the hallway over. You hear this cacophony of metal over the rumbling of the building.
So,
meanwhile, on the other side of the wall...
Ha! You're going to die.
I need reflex saves from all 4 of you.
Oh, fun.
I'll roll them ones though, I suppose. Hey, as long as it doesn't bother Varg, he doesn't even know anyone's on the other side. I mean, he suspects, but he's not gonna... plus 14. Okay, Niblin's good at this. Not that good, though.
Brad, what was the last thing you heard?
Something about spears.
Varg's, these spears tried to kill us in the wall. Varg used Earthquake on them to try and destroy it. That apparently counts as attacking the building or something, so now...
Obvious reasons.
Make reflex saves.
Yes.
No. That's because they're on the other side of that wall and in that hallway and about to be hit by that earthquake.
Could Ashlyn use her shape-shifting power she has from her void worm to turn into a void worm and just fly above it?
You can't do it that fast, is the problem.
It is falling level.
Yeah.
So Bart, what's the DC of your own earthquake?
Yeah, well, not that bad actually. 23.
All right, Josh. This is the last thing, so you won't miss anything, and you'll be able to see it in the recording anyways. So we'll see you next week.
Fiddles, Josh. Grick companion. Oh yeah, the DC is 23, if anyone concerned. So Grick doesn't even need to roll for that. Niblin failed, H1 failed, and Aaliyah and Meshwa did. Aaliyah's fine. Meshwa's fine. So only Niblin and Meshwa.
They take... Greg, Aaliyah, and Meshwa take half damage.
Why is Greg taking it? I didn't exactly aim it on top of us.
Yes.
Alright, fair enough. Or nibbling. Just getting the crap beat out of him.
The pattern you may have noticed is that after someone's attacked, tried to damage the building twice, the next one gets spell turned.
So Aislinn takes the 38. I can't control Greg, so someone else doing it.
I'll get it, and you get yourself.
And before we stop the night, I hit myself. Yeah, all right. Oh, God, my earthquake.
Yeah, this isn't
Netherworld
X 2. Your spells hit you.
I don't even know that, so that's completely out of nowhere. Ow.
All right.
Check to see if they're...
The building is strong enough that nothing else will happen here.
real quick, are these things destroyed or damaged?
Some rocks have fallen on some of them, but it's not even enough to get past the hardness.
This is going to be really fucking hard.
Yes.
Well, that's all for the night. We should stop here. We get earthquakes. Moving on.
We had an infinite mountain quake.
Annie, you were trying to say something?
Huh?
Yeah.
Cheetos?
Okay. James has a creepy desk.
Yeah. My son has separated the top from the pegs, and when I say monster, he is literally a little monster.
Yeah. Alrighty. So that'll be all for this week. We'll pick up there next week. Same new time. It's not yet a back time. It has to be regular before it gets to be that.
Yep.